Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike with Imperial Tropicals here on another Friday edition. So sorry I was a few minutes late. We'll give some time for some people to jump on board. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Looks like my one camera lens was a little foggy, but um, so we got a lot done even from the show last week. Ahmad's on. What's up, Ahmad? Chemo Allen's on. Um, Today we've been cutting some lids for the tanks. You can see the bottom row has lids now. Um, made a big difference. Keep the fish from jumping, and also it's going to help with evaporation. So pretty excited about that. The Mason Eye cichlids. So we do have the contest. I'm gonna let some people get on first, and then we'll announce the winners of the giveaway. So those are two completed racks, and then this rack is online as of now. So you can see the metal rack. Right now we're working on getting lights hooked up to this rack. I think they got a little bit left to do on it, and then we're going to be able to have lights on this rack. We really need lights on it because it's pretty dark on this back side here. There's just no lighting, so as you can see here, no lights yet, but the tanks are up and cycling, so that was nice. Everybody's been working together really nice. Elijah was doing a lot of the plumbing by himself, and then Zach and Jacob and everybody kind of jumped in there and got the plumbing done so we could get these tanks online. But you can see it makes a big difference when there's no lights, so you can't hardly see inside. And then you can see the difference over here with these with lights. So yeah, we're excited to get the lights on. Of course, you guys seen the box staging area. See the pack out tables. See the water for changing. See Jacob here finishing some orders up. Lots and lots of sand. We're just now filling these tanks up, and then we'll be putting sand in them. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. You see the light strips over here. These are the LED lights with the gutters. We use some vinyl gutters like you see right here to use as a like a cover for the LED lights. So that's been nice. All right, so let's go in here, and who's ready to find out who the winner is for the $50 promo code? We're going to try to do this every week. We're going to give away something, try to every week. Don't hold us to it. But you can see some of the tank stage for the next runs. There's, I don't even know how many pallets. Probably about 15 pallets of 40-gallon breeders right there. But yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I seen Maria commented about the lights. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It's way better with lights. It helps us see what's going on in the tank, and it's just way better. So let's go in the office here, and got it all set up on my computer. All right, so all right, so we asked for, everybody that's bought fish from us, or, has done business with us in the past, if you've left a review, to take a screenshot of that review and put it on the Facebook post that we had put on our Facebook page. And then we're going to use the random number generator to pick one of those people that shared it. And that's what we're about to do right now. So I can't tell you how important the review process has been for us. I mean, we've had actually people stop by the hatchery here that they don't even keep fish. They were on Google Maps. They seen our business. It looked interesting to them, and then they looked at the reviews. They seen how high our ratings were, and they're like, wow. They're like, I just want to stop by and see this place. So we're really proud of the review process. We have no control over the reviews. So if somebody did have an issue, they're more than welcome to post a negative review, and you'll see a few on there. And we can't make everybody happy, but our motto from the beginning of this is that when somebody buys fish from us, we want them to enjoy those fish for a long time. So if the fish showed up in bad shape and they communicated with us, then we have no problem either refunding them, giving them credit, shipping out a new one. I mean, it's it's pretty simple on our part. We want you guys to be successful when you buy fish from us. So and it's important that people usually leave reviews when they're really happy or when they're really mad. So the fact that we've got so many positive reviews is makes us feel really proud of the work that we've done. So all right, so no more delay. I'm going to flip this around. So we used a random comment picker on Facebook. All right, so I've got the link right there from the post, from the original post, from this one. All right, so this was the original post. There was a total of 52 comments, but it will only allow one. It will filter out duplicate, users. So if you had posted or commented multiple times, so it doesn't give you a unfair advantage. Basically, it allows everybody to have equal opportunity. So right now it looks like there's 29, and we're going to start the raffle and pick the random winner. And again, this is for a $50 promo code that could be used on our website. All right, Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark is the winner. Let's see. Congratulations, Brandon. So let's find Brandon's comment and let him know. Well, first of all, he might be on. Let's find Brandon. And again, every Friday, we're going to try our best. There's Brandon Clark. All right. He bought some depth five from a while back. All came in healthy and packaged great. Awesome. So Brandon is our winner. So let me go ahead and type that out before I forget. Actually, I can't do this and hold the stabilizer, so I will come back and tag Brandon in the post. Congratulations, Brandon, for being the winner of our giveaway. So we're going to mix it up too. So sometimes we'll be giving away a fish, or fishes, or plants, or dry goods, shirts, hats. But we're going to try to make it a routine. Now that we are moved into the new building, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to do extra social media stuff. So I think you'll see a lot more videos. If you are on our Facebook page, the business page, which I know most of you are, then you actually saw a lot of new pictures that I took just the other night of a lot of the fish that we have for sale. And again, these are all fish for sale. This isn't like our breeding stock or anything else. It's the actual fish that when you order from the website, this is where they come from. So like I said, I went around the other night. I had the lights on and I was walking around looking at everything. They were looking so nice. I'm like, man, I just want to take some pictures. So I just whipped out my phone and started taking some photographs. Let me get around to the other side. I got a pretty bad glare on this one, but it feels really, really nice to be able to have such a nice tank, you know, with lights, and that's something that we never had before. And everything was in like the burial vaults and concrete tanks. So just to be able to have them in a really nice, clean environment to be able to take good pictures of has been really nice. So, and once we get these other tanks up and running, we're going to be able to have even more fish over here, because this is still not all the varieties that we breed and sell. So, so you'll only see more and more of them coming available and over here in the tanks. So I'm gonna try to answer some of these comments because I didn't have time earlier. I wanted to get to the winter, so I wasn't keeping you guys waiting. Let me just pause in front of this tank, and I'm gonna go through and read some of the comments. Just gonna start from the top and work my way down. Chile Man, yo, what's up, man? I appreciate that review too, Chile Man. He basically said, man, I bought from all different types of sellers on the web, and Imperial's fish are one of the nicest that he's bought from. So I appreciate that, man. You've been a big supporter of us, and you know, we got nothing but great things coming down the road. So I do appreciate that. Lynn Chapman, hello Lynn. Average Revolution, Greg P. Ahmad, hello. Chemo. Catlin's on. Bray's on. Hello. Cunningham. Josh is on. Vicky. Kelly Bender. Carlos. John Mayberry. Happy Friday. Dragon Layer. Chemo. Quentin. Kevin Kentucky. Nice to watch the progress, man. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of work. Lots and lots of work, but it's great. I can't say how much how important it's been that, you know, to have the crew working here that we have at Imperial. I mean, they're the best. We've been doing this for 50 years. The family's been breeding and selling fish, and I could honestly say, I mean, I haven't been here the entire 50 years, of course, because I'm not nearly that old, but this is by far the best crew that we've ever had. I mean, everybody is very passionate. Most everybody was a hobbyist before they started here, and the ones that weren't a hobbyist before, they're hobbyists now, because you know, we want them to follow, you know, their passion. And the fact that, you know, we're able to play with fish for a living, I think is the best. So Maria Hernandez actually caught a live video today. What's up, Maria? Thank you. Denver Long, Ryan P, Mark Luss, Meatball Mark from New Jersey in the house. Nice. William, good morning. Cadell Katia, good morning. Bang bang, everything is looking better every time you're showing. Nice. I mean, hey, it's been a grind every day. Well, we got, I mean, just between now and next week, it's going to look a lot different, you know. Yes, Ahmad's asking about the shipping procedure. Has it changed? Yes, it has. So now that we are able to see the fish in the tanks, Ahmad, it's we've done away with the shipping antibiotic, and we've just been doing some testing the last couple weeks, shipping without the green water, and so far everything is working great. So it's a big advantage for us to be able to watch these fish in a glass aquarium with lights. So if there is an issue, you know, we could see it even better, you know. So it's you know, I think it's just been one of the benefits of us having the fish in such a good environment that we're able to see these fish much better. So you know, it's just going to be better all around. So Tom from Malibu, good old Malibu, Paul Sorrento, good afternoon. Brian P, cheers. Jackson layers, dang, I could use that code. Every Friday we're going to be trying to give something away, so there's going to be more. Brian P says his rainbows came in yesterday, great as always. Nice. Sharon Miller, Scott Lesterma is saying, Mike, Warehouse and Fish are looking great. Thank you. Oh yeah, since Scott's on, we'll go over there and look at the rainbows. I know somebody was asking last week about the bows, so, and I think it was at the end, so I didn't get the chance to show them off. So there's some dwarf neons here. Actually running a little bit low. We had a lot more of those guys. Super excited about these. This is the Upper River Catherine. I'm gonna take this lid off so we can see them a little bit better. I just have to make sure I put that light back on. These are really nice rainbows. Really nice. So they get like almost like a purple sheen to them, but this is a new rainbow. This is an undescribed species. That's why the only name for it is the location, which is the Upper Catherine River Basin. So those are looking really nice. We got a couple millenniums over here. Not many. There's only 3 of them left, guys. So I think we've got more over in the greenhouse that are just waiting to come over. So we've got some smaller millenniums. You can see the difference between the juveniles and the large ones. The juveniles are not showing much color at that size. Albino millenniums. In fact, there's not many of those guys left. Rainbows are incredibly popular. I mean, the rainbows are one fish that only grows more and more, it seems like, in popularity. Just because there's so many new types of rainbows out there, you know? I mean, you know, we're constantly coming across new species that were found and discovered, and now somebody's breeding them, so they're in the hobby. In fact, when I went to Papua New Guinea, we found some new species with Hans Evers that our friend in Indonesia will be shipping to us pretty soon. Some juvenile Bosemani. There's some bigger Bosemani here. These guys are just starting to get some good coloration. Kamakas. Yeah, there's so many different colors on these rainbows. It's just unbelievable. So it's kind of like your African peacocks. You know, you get all these bright colors from yellow, red, blue, and then the nice thing about them is they don't kill each other. You know, not like the African cichlids do. So some Blair rainbows. Those guys aren't showing much coloration right yet. That's a really moody one. They really only show color when they're in breeding dress. Some Goiter Rivers. These guys are looking nice. Some Doherty Eyes. These guys are looking nice. A little bit shy. They're not used to the camera. Some Dubilee. That's another new rainbow that's fairly new to the hobby. Some Parkinsoni. A couple nice males starting to show some good color in there. Nice Cuban cichlid here posing. Some Hecali. Really nice Geophagus. Really like these guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to try to go through the rest of these comments real quick. Ahmad was asking, do old reviews work also? Absolutely. That was what the contest was for, you know. People, I mean, it was kind of a reward for people that were kind enough to leave a review. And it could have been, you know, a month ago, or it could be 3 years ago. So yeah, You know, next time we do that, if we do this again, we'll specify that you know, basically anytime if you've ever left a review for us, you know, you can you know, copy and paste it or screenshot it, I mean, and enter into the contest. Chemo said I got that beard trim. Yeah, I did. It was getting a little crazy, so the wife talked me into trimming it up. So Chevy Fish, hello. Vinny, is Mabuna Victoria mated? What do I do because the babies are 3 weeks old? Well, you know, personally, coming from a breeder, I mean, I'd be curious to see what they turn out as, but I would not recommend, you know, spreading them through the hobby. You know, there is already enough hybrids out there, but you know, if you did find somebody that, you know, was new to fish keeping that wanted to, you know, have some fish for their tank, you know, I think there's nothing wrong with hooking them up, but I'd be curious how it turns out. You know, what kind of Victorian and Mabuna was it that bred? I'd be also curious to see what ends up happening to it, you know. Here's the Eureka Red. You guys are looking hot. So I'm going to sit here and answer some more comments. Oh, Ahmad says his IT picks on Google have over 5,000 reviews. Man, I didn't realize how many people are looking at those pictures, Ahmad. In fact, you know, we need to put some more of our pictures up there too, but you know, everybody that left reviews, you could go to our Google page and leave pictures of your fish, and I didn't realize that people actually look at that. But like Ahmad said, his pics have 5,000 views already. There was one of our customers had a German ram tank that she had designed that had, it looked like what was that TV show that was so popular, The Walking Dead? Oh man, dude, my stabilizer died again, and I know it's fully charged this time. It might be time to upgrade my stabilizer. But again, I was saying about the girl had, I think it was The Walking Dead, and like a little miniature like couch, and it was just a really cool design. And I think she's had like something like 50,000 views on that thing, which is just crazy. So, alright, I'm gonna skim through the bottom. Oh, Chevy saying too bad I don't have Facebook or Insta. Yeah, I mean, it's just Chevy, it makes it a lot easier for us when we do these giveaways. You know, just it's social media is a really key part to our business, and it just makes it a lot easier for us to have people share stuff and pick winners off of the social media. So, I mean, we'll try to think of another way in the future to be able to do it, but like that random comment picker that you guys see me use, I mean, that makes it so much easier for us to pick winners, you know. So so maybe in the future we could try to come up with another method. Alright, I'm just down to the comment section where everybody's congratulating Brandon. So Maria says she noticed I got a haircut too. Yeah, it was about time. It was getting thick. Big J's Fish Keeper, hello. Jack's on. Yeah, Cat, those red imps are looking hot. Alexander Vaughn saying, would it be smart to do one giant cichlid pond instead of smaller ones like yours? I don't know. I mean, ours really aren't that small. I mean, they're 30,000 gallons. So that's bigger than most swimming pools. I think smaller is better. Like for us, it actually makes it difficult because the pond is so big that we really have to put 500 plus of one type in there to justify the space in the pond. Like to where if I had, you know, ponds that were you know, 1,000 gallons, I could do a lot more variety. So, all right, I'm gonna try to go through. Troy Visser, good morning. Average Revolution, what are those blue and white fish? I don't know which one those are right now because I don't know what part of the video it was. Dang, Fish Room Fever with the donation. Oh man, I still get like, blown away every time somebody's willing to give us some of their hard-earned money to donate for our cause. And I do appreciate that. That goes to support what we do here at Imperial, and it goes a long ways, guys. I do appreciate that. Jack's asking how the South American fish are doing. They're doing great. Wayman Chambers, great progress. I appreciate that, Wayman. Dragon Layer says can't wait for his next shipment from us. Nice. Ah, cool. He ordered a pair, I think, of Wanamensis yesterday. Nice. Victor's asking if we've ever tried plants with Mabunas. There's a few plants that the Nubius, if it's attached to like a piece of rock or driftwood, that's really the only one that I could tell you. I do know if it's an established planted tank that some of the swords and stuff like that are fine. But yeah, on the Facebook group, I'm pretty sure we've got people in the group that do keep plants in there. Paul Solero's asking what's your ETA on a pistos. I don't know, Paul. It's been tough because a lot of the pistos that are tank raised come from the Czech Republic, and getting fish from overseas has been very difficult. We are breeding some in-house, and it's just that they take forever to grow. They don't have a lot of babies, so I do know that we've got some growing up. So, but the the good news is that when as soon as we have space, which I'm hoping will be in the next 3-4 weeks, we're going to be starting to bring in some fish from South America, and we'll definitely be buying up whatever pistos we can from South America. Mike Stillwell, do you have any pictures of the 5-inch phenos? Well, that one that I showed earlier that was starting to chip out, I believe that's one of the 5-inch that they have. So I know you're local to us, Mike, so if you want that pheno, just email us and they can set it up for you. So Lori says warehouse looks great. Thanks, Lori. No problem, Scott. I knew you wanted to see the bows, so yeah, Chemo, I could do that. One day I'll do how the water system works on the building. So thank you, Lynn. Maria says she's got her 120 up and running. It's been almost 4 years. I only have 3 electric yellows. Nice. Well, hey, I don't feel bad. I've got a 125 in my house that's been running for about a little over a year now, and it has no fish in it. So, but it looks pretty. Nice. She says she's got 9 Bozemanii and another all male tank with live plants. Nice. Justin Bombs is letting everybody know, hey, hit that like button. We appreciate that. I mean, I think about every video we have over 100 likes. There's always seems to be at least one negative, but hey, you know what? Haters are going to hate. That's just the way it is. So, Mike Kirkpatrick is asking, what size do you herrick these minklei form pairs? I've seen them pair up as at 3 inches, Mike, and actually breed. The females turn solid white, and they actually bred in a tank at like 3 inches, which I was really surprised at. I don't think that's normal. So, Phoenix, if you're asking about the one that I'm currently on, these are the Phoenix Kylus Gizzle. You can see the little fancy tags that we made up. So, really nice fish. Goes through quite the color transformation. Justin saying he keeps Java Fern and Anubias, and with his peacocks. Nice. Billy Parker, we have a few Cenos, but not many. You'll just have to check the website and find out, which ones are actually available. So, all right, I'm gonna move to a different tank. Let's go back to the red empress over here. And I'm just showing you guys some fish while I'm going through the comments. So I'm looking at my face. So, Elisa Lima's asking, do you have any white haps? I think we've got some white knights. I don't know if they're available, but if you email us, I know the guys will let you know the availability on those. That's the only one off the top of my head that I can think of that's actually white. Karen, she said she had a 55 and no fish. Yeah, I don't know. I like looking at the tank still, but my kids keep telling me you need to get some fish in it. But I've just been so busy that I haven't really had the time. But I know at some point, maybe when we get some new fish in from South America, I'll set up with some new fish. So Chemo's asking what's going on with the golden gar, not albino, golden gar. So we we bred the golden gar back in the springtime, and we have babies growing up from him. We do not know for sure if we have any that are gold. I know early on there was definitely babies that looked like they had the gold gene, but because they started eating each other so bad as they were growing, we ended up taking them to the pond and growing them up in one of the outdoor ponds, actually 2 outdoor ponds. So I know we've got a bunch of them out there growing up, and I swear, like the other day when I drove by, one of them looked to be gold that swam off, but we're going to be sometime before winter going into those ponds and checking them out. Dragon is saying he wanted to order more, but everything is out of stock. We're working on that, Dragon Lair. It's it's tough because we actually breed all these fish. Like there's a few fish in this room right now that we don't breed, but very, very few. 90% of all the fish in this building we breed. And so it's not like, we're ordering from multiple suppliers. We are our own supplier of fish. So like if there's a problem in the breeding chain, where, maybe the breeder stopped breeding or numerous things that could go wrong. It's difficult because it puts us behind on everything. So whenever the building is full of tanks, a lot more tanks than what you currently see, I'm going to be able to pick and choose more suppliers to buy from. We'll be buying some from some breeders overseas that will give us a bigger selection, and then also it's going to give us more room to breed more fish. So that's always been an issue, is that when we run out, it's because our breeding supply ran out, and that it's not like we jump between multiple breeders of the same fish. These guys are putting on a show for you guys right now. Yeah, Kat, we're going to put some big tanks, and I'm hoping they're a lot bigger than 300 gallons, to be honest with you. I'd like to have 300 gallons, but I'm thinking some like 500 gallon Frontosa, 500 gallon Stingray, probably the diamond Stingrays. Yeah, Maud's letting everybody know that Jake died, Joseph's fish. Man, well, what's awesome, Ahmad, is all those videos he made with Jake. I mean, that's awesome. If y'all guys talk to Joseph, tell him to contact me, and we'll get him a new Jake 2. So yeah, he was a star, Cat. So William Winters is asking, just curious if you took into account the growth rate with using 75 gallon versus using the vats or ponds. Oh, there's no doubt the vats are going to be better than the 75s, and the ponds are going to be way better than the vats. All the tanks you see here are not for growing. It's strictly for selling. So we're not trying to breed in these tanks or grow fish in these tanks. It's strictly for holding sellers. The ponds are by far the best, though. It's just all natural sunlight, foods. It's just a great environment. Cat's asking if the Albus male will color better if there's another male in there with him to battle over dominance. I think so. You know, sometimes these males get kind of lazy when there's not competition for the girls. So yeah, I think anytime there's competition, and it doesn't even have to be an Albus. Like I've seen the Albus, you know, fire up just by having a peacock, male peacock in the tank with them because they just look at him as a competition. Danny writes asking about some South Americans. Danny, my stabilizer died on me, so I don't really want to walk around with this camera because it's going to give me a headache looking at the screen. So, but next week, remind me early on, and I'll take my time and go through the South American section. Billy Parker says he's located in Tampa. Wish he had a retail location that I could go to. So, Billy, we did before the coronavirus allow people to set appointments and come out and pick out fish. I'm hoping if this virus continues the downward trend that we're seeing here locally, that we're going to start having some more visitors come by. But as of now, because we don't want to put anybody that works here at risk, we're not having any visitors come by. But hopefully, like I said, if things continue to get better, we're going to start allowing people to come back out again. And the nice thing about it is when people come out this time, we're going to be able to show them, you know, all the fish that we have for sale in nice tanks, so you're not looking at the concrete vats, you know. And also, just so you know, we do allow locals to set appointments to pick up orders, so you don't have to pay for shipping. So we do that. I mean, it seems like almost, you know, if not daily, for sure weekly, we have people coming out and picking up their orders. Now they're just here strictly to pick up their orders. They're not getting like a tour around, but that's an option for you there also, Billy. Just you know, place your order. After you place your order, email us and set up the you know, time to come out and pick up your fish, and they will refund the shipping. Maria's asking what kind of substrate. No, that's no problem, Maria. I like sand. I use pool filter sand, as you can see in the bottom here. I'm in big favor of sand, so I like it as a substrate. I'm not a big fan of gravel. It's always been kind of a pain to clean. So I'm a big proponent of sand. You can see sand in all these tanks. William Winters is saying, is that a bed frame I saw? Yeah, actually it is. It's my sister-in-law is painting it for her son. So we had a paint rack set up over here, so she painted the bed rails. Hey, Kat, the pool business is great in Florida, man. People, everybody here's got a pool just about, because it gets so hot in the summertime. You know, it makes a big difference. So, all right, guys. Hey. Whew. I think that's enough for one day. We still got a lot to do today, so I do appreciate all the support. Thank you guys for all the reviews, and you know, we're going to be doing more contests in the future, so you know, just follow the Facebook page, and you know, we'll try to make announcements on the YouTube channel too. So but we got a lot more coming, so appreciate all the support. You guys stay safe this weekend, and we'll be back next Friday. Thank you.